This video is about working with log files. So I'm going to check if I'm in the master branch, making sure that I have the latest version of the code. Then I check out a new branch. Here we go. I'm making it visible online. So first, so all the coding will happen in the demo area, so in these packages here. And the first step, I'm going to make a new package. So each developer has their own package to write code in for analysis purpose. And this code in the demo area is not part of the code that is operated during when the go-kart is controlled and driving. So I have created a new package. I call it YT for YouTube. Now I'm going to copy files that from other users, in this case myself. I'm going to copy the log player and the log event extractor because we're going to need this later. So I press Ctrl+C and then Ctrl+V for paste. So this does not produce any errors. And here I can now make edits without affecting the code of the original code, essentially. So the log player is the job of the log player is just to simulate or rerun a former operation of the go-kart. So all I have to do is specify the log file that I want to play back, and the log files are generated on the go-kart computer, and from there you can just copy that onto your computer or share it with others online. So I have to make sure I get the file right. So this is that's the folder, and then I'm going to use make sure I get the right file. In this case I want this one. So this is the file name. I can format the code using Ctrl+Shift+F. There's some warnings here which are unused imports. I can get rid of those by pressing Ctrl+Shift+O. Now I save this file and it's ready to run with Ctrl+F11. So it's running. It's a long let's see how long this log file is. It's about 10 minutes, 600 seconds. So that's fine. Now I would like after a while there's a lot of log files, and it's the naming convention is like this. This is the date and time when the log file started, and these letters are the commit of Git, the version of the code that was used to operate the go-kart. So with this you can basically reconstruct what logic was determined the operation of the go-kart using this letters. So the log file is playing, and now I would like to visualize what was going on while the go-kart operated. So for convenience, I'll go to a file called Ctrl+Shift+R, using Ctrl+Shift+R. It's the run tab task GUI. This is very useful for offline analysis. And in the lab tab, there are some visualization tools. So for instance here, in this window I can see a cross-section of the LiDAR. As you can see, the go-kart at this point in time, the go-kart was just sitting there, and we can jump ahead and see at this point the go-kart was actually driving. There's other visualization tools. Let's see, we have Davis detail. This is a visualization of the Davis, so I can pause or play or slow down, and this helps me to reconstruct what was going on. Then we have panorama view. Let's see what this is. This is a view of the LiDAR as an image. So this is the points mapped to the plane, like the top view, and this is the 360-degree view of the LiDAR. The top window is distance, and the lower image is intensity of reflection, because the laser, that's part of the information. It's not only the depth but also the intensity of the reflection. So these are the various options that exist at the moment for visualizing the sensor data. You can close these. And okay, the reason why I brought up this visualization, because the log files, they tend to be quite large, and often it may be useful just to work with a part of the log file. So what I usually do is you maybe find a in the entire log file, you look for interesting moment, and then you write down this number. So this is 1 million something, and that's the start. That's going to be our starting point. I have to write it down. 1178. Okay. And then let's say we're just going to go maybe until here. And so I'm going to write this number down as well. 1216. Okay. And what I'm going to demonstrate next is how to extract from this large log file that we opened right now. We are going to just extract all the events that happened in between these two moments in time. So I can close everything. And that's the second file that we copied at the beginning. It is the log event extractor. And again, I'm going to simplify everything here. Let's see. Let's go. Somehow my cursor is gone. Okay. Okay, maybe I have to restart Eclipse. Now I make sure I'm in the right file. It's the YouTube package. And then I'm going to specify the destination, or the source file, which is the one inside the log player. So essentially this part. I'm going to use it here as a source, because we're going to extract events from a source file into a destination file. And here, to be precise, I'll just put the exact path. So this is home, my username, and then some interesting log .lcm maybe. The extension actually doesn't matter. And the important part is the putting the numbers here. We can run this again. For instance, you can also run this in the GUI with run as Java application, and then it will take a while or be quick. So now the log file was extract is located here, this file here, and now in return I can use that file in the log player to play back. So this file is significantly shorter, just 5.7 seconds. So we can open up again the visualization, and that's here, and just play that part. It should be done in a few seconds. So in the next video, I'm going to show how to step through all the events that occurred in the log file one by one, so you have complete access to all the messages that were logged. Okay, that's all, except maybe I should also commit this, all the modifications. So I'm going to, in the Git staging area, I'm going to drag my changes to the staging area. Before I commit, I will make sure that the code is formatted. And that's all. So redirecting log file extraction, and then commit and push. Changes should be visible here. And that's all.